Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. This is your tarot card for the week of December 28th, 2025. It is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, it's all right. It just means that one message is meant for someone else watching. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in that description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. Keep in mind, Leo, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. The tarot card of the week reading is intended to help all of us move forward in our respective life journeys. So with all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Leo collective now for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for Leo? For the week of December 28th, 2025. What is their tarot card of the week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Tarot card of the week. Knight of Pentacles. What situation in your life requires slow movement and determination? This is Virgo energy here. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman. What situation in your life do you need to look at from a different perspective? Why is the Knight of Pentacles the tarot card of the week here for Leo? For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What situation in your life requires slow movement and determination? There's some goal, some dream, some wish here that you have, but I feel like you need to create a plan or strategy. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those dreams that ends up on a shelf collecting dust, and as we age, it just becomes a regret that we didn't move forward with it. So whatever that is for you, identify it now. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Yeah, identify it now. Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Got to take this also. Four of Wands. Three of Wands is left at the bottom of the deck. There's something here that you want to do. Something you want to learn. Something you want to launch. It could even be wanting to date again. But if you do not create a structured plan, it could be even losing weight, like whatever this is for you. Okay, this goal, this wish, this dream. You feel that it would make you very happy. And I think you're right on that. I don't think you're wrong at all. But if you don't do anything and you never make yourself vulnerable to get out there into the world and meet someone, or you never actually start learning this new skill, or you don't start doing anything to launch your own business or maybe expand the current one that you have, if you don't create a logical, realistic, strategic plan and then stay dedicated to it like Knight of Pentacles energy, it's never going to happen. It comes in. What you want comes in the moment you start moving forward towards it. It's not just going to come to you. You can't just hope and pray. You can't just hope and pray for this. You have to put in the pentacle resources. Okay. Tell me about the Nine of Cups here. Because whatever this is, you feel like, oh, it would make me really happy to find a person, be with a person, learn this skill, launch this business, modify this business. I don't know. This could be losing weight, learning how to play the guitar. Whatever the dream, wish, goal here is, if you don't actually create a strategic plan and move towards it, it will not come in. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Nine of Cups, clarified by Temperance, Two of Pentacles, and the Star card. Whatever it is, you see it as being worth your while internally to you. You're like, yep, if I would move in this direction and be able to attain that, whatever that is, or whomever that is, you see it as wish fulfillment. This would make you very happy. You feel it would balance out your life. Maybe even for some of you, balance out your financial resources. I don't think you're wrong on that. Whomever, whatever this is, what idea this is, or like I said, dream, wish, or goal, I don't think you're wrong about it. What I think you're wrong on, with all due respect, is just hoping, wishing, and dreaming for it and not doing any of the work required is going to bring you the same results. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Heartbreak, loneliness, setback, anxiety, fear, no financial gain. So a strategy here needs to be created. Page of Cups to the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Cups to the Four of Wands. I think this first step for you, Page of Cups, small step, is you need to create the strategy or plan. How are you going to meet this person, launch this, learn this, etc., etc.? Once you create the plan, things start moving very quickly. Your life does change and you end up reaching your intended goal here. So tell me about that Page of Cups, because it's just that one small step is creating the plan. Knight of Pentacles, that's Virgo energy. Creating the plan, the to-do list. This could be like you really want to, I don't know, reorganize your closet. Fabulous plan. But you can't just sit around, hope and wish and pray every day, but then never actually do it. So maybe it's very overwhelming for you to do it. That's okay. Create a plan. This is what I need to do. I need to throw out some clothes or donate some clothes. Maybe you need to buy some hangers. Create the plan. I got to take everything out of the closet. Then step 2 is I'm going to clean the closet. Maybe you can use AI to help you create the plan. I did that when I had a little project in my bedroom. I asked ChatGPT to create a realistic 3-day plan. This was my goal. I want to organize this room and paint it. And this was the measurements of it. It's a fairly small room, really small room. But I was so overwhelmed on just where do I start? And I got to take everything out and move things. And I just procrastinated. So I asked ChatGPT, just make me a very basic 3-day plan. And ChatGPT came back and said, I'm going to give you a 5-day plan. And I was like, oh, okay. Apparently ChatGPT knows that I'm a procrastinator. So I was like, okay, but it made me a 5-day plan. I did get it done in 4 days. But it was great. This one day, we're going to empty this out. Day 2, we're going to tape off whatever we don't want to get paint on. Day 3 was the painting. And then day 4 and 5 was supposed to be like putting things back and organized. But I didn't have much to do. So I was able to do it in one day, in that 4th day. But even something like that, if you're lost on just creating the plan, turn to AI and use that. So it's okay. It's just going to help you create the plan. If you need to tweak it a bit, obviously you can do that. But that's how you can start. That's your first small step, is creating the plan. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The plan, the Tower, Page of Wands, learning, and the Page of Swords. Look at all the learning. So that's your path forward in the Chariot. That's going to be your breakthrough moment where you're going to feel like, wow, I could do that. This is now attainable. It's not so scary. Learning this, doing this, being vulnerable, meeting this person, it's not so scary. You kind of blow up that 9 of Swords by just discovering a plan. And yeah, for some of you, AI is going to be very beneficial to creating the plan. Just use it to create the plan. And if you don't want to use it, that's fine. Sit down at a table and create the plan yourself. What do you need to learn? What do you need to do in order to achieve this desired result? Then you can move forward towards victory and success. 3 final messages, or 3 cards, final message here for Leo this week. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Final message, Empress, King of Wands, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. The choice is yours. You don't have to do this. But if you continue doing it the way you're doing it, the way you're approaching this wish, dream, or goal, it's never going to come to fruition. You're just going to constantly be wound up in the 8 of Swords. And the days will turn to weeks, and the weeks will turn to months, and the months will turn to years. And you'll never launch it or do it or, get yourself out there. You'll constantly be tied up and feel stuck. So your best way forward here is to take real ownership of this and say, this is my dream, wish, or goal, or my plan. And now I'm going to create a realistic strategy. I think that's step 1. That's all you have to do this week. You don't even have to start crossing things off that list and doing anything. But the hardest part will be that first step. Just create the plan. After that, success will come quite easily for you. That is what I have for you, Leo, for the week of December 28th, 2025. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. Don't forget to check out the description box to find out how you can be a time traveler. And until I read for you again, Leo, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.